Hello, this is Dr. Maggie Vivoda, and today we're going to talk about a marketing concept called brands. The success of any business or consumer product depends in part on the target market's ability to distinguish one product from another. Branding is the main tool marketers use to distinguish their products from the competition. A brand is a name, term, symbol, design, or combination thereof that identifies a seller's products and differentiates themselves from competitors' products. A brand name is that part of a brand that can be spoken, including letters such as GM or YMCA, words such as Chevrolet, and numbers such as WD-40 or 7-Eleven. The elements of a brand that cannot be spoken are called the brand mark. For example, the well-known Mercedes-Benz or Delta Airlines symbols. Once again, the brand name is that part of a brand that can be spoken, including letters, words, and numbers. The brand mark are the elements of a brand that cannot be spoken. Brand equity is the value of a company and brand names, and global brand is a brand where at least 1/3 of the product is sold outside its home country. The benefits of branding. Branding has three main purposes: product identification, repeat sales, and new product sales. The most important purpose is product identification. Branding allows marketers to distinguish their products from all others. Many brand names are familiar to consumers and indicate quality. The term brand equity refers to the value of a company and brand names. A brand that has high awareness, perceived quality, and brand loyalty among customers has high brand equity. Starbucks, Volvo, Dell, these are companies with high brand equity. A brand with strong brand equity is considered a valuable asset. The term global brand refers to a brand that obtains at least 1/3 of its earnings from outside the country, is recognizable outside its home base of customers, and has publicly available marketing and financial data. Top 10 global brands include the following: Coca-Cola, IBM, Microsoft, GE, Nokia, Toyota, Intel, McDonald's, Disney, and Google. Repeat sales. The best generator of repeat sales is satisfied customers. Branding helps consumers identify products they wish to buy again and avoid those they do not. Brand loyalty, a consistent preference for one brand over all others, is quite high in some product categories. Over half the users in product categories such as cigarettes, mayonnaise, toothpaste, coffee, headache remedies, photographic film, bath soap, and ketchup are loyal to one brand. Many students come to college and purchase the same brands they used at home rather than being price buyers. Brand identity is essential to developing brand loyalty. The third main purpose of branding is to facilitate new product sales. Company and brand names like those listed are extremely useful when introducing new products. Here we go, top 10 global brands. And these are some brands that you're probably very familiar with: Coca-Cola, IBM, Microsoft, GE, Nokia, Toyota, Intel, McDonald's, Disney, and Google. Branding strategies. Firms face complex branding decisions. Firms may choose to follow a policy of using manufacturer brands, private distributor brands, or both. In either case, they must decide among a policy of individual branding, different brands for different products, family branding, or a combination of individual and family branding. The brand name of a manufacturer such as Kodak, La-Z-Boy, and Fruit of the Loom is called a manufacturer's brand. Sometimes national brand is used as a synonym for manufacturer's brand. A private brand, also known as a private label or store brand, is a brand owned by a wholesaler or a retailer. Private brands include Walmart's Old Roy dog food, which has actually surpassed Nestle's Purina as a top-selling dog food, and the George line of apparel which has knocked Liz Claiborne's clothing out of Walmart. A survey conducted for the Private Manufacturers Label Association found that 41% of shoppers identify themselves as frequent buyers of store brands, and 7 out of 10 feel the private label products they buy are as good as, if not better, than their national brand counterparts. Once again, manufacturer brands the brand name of the manufacturer, but the private brand is a brand name owned by a wholesaler or a retailer, also known as a private label or store brand. You actually also see this in grocery stores as well. Advantages of a manufacturer's brand: heavy consumer ads by manufacturers. They attract new customers, enhance dealers' prestige, rapid delivery, carry less inventory. If a dealer carries poor quality brand, the customer may actually switch the brands and remain loyal to the dealer. The advantages of private brands: you earn higher profits on old brands, less pressure to actually mark down the price. The manufacturer can become a direct competitor or drop a brand or reseller. Ties customers to wholesalers or retailer, and wholesalers and retailers have no control over the intensity of distribution of manufacturers' brands. The individual brand versus family brands. The individual brand is using different brand names for different products. The family brand is marketing several different products under the same brand name. Next, we're going to talk a little bit about co-branding. Different types of co-branding include ingredient branding, cooperative branding, and complementary branding. Trademarks. A trademark is the exclusive right to use a brand. Many parts of a brand and associated symbols qualify for trademark protection. Trademark rights come from use rather than registration. The mark has to be continuously protected. The rights continue for as long as the mark is used, and the trademark law applies to the online world. A trademark is the exclusive right to use a brand or part of a brand. Others are prohibited from using the brand without permission. A service mark performs the same function for services, such as H&R Block and Weight Watchers. Parts of a brand or other product identification may qualify for trademark protection. Some examples are shapes, such as the Jeep front grille and the Coca-Cola bottle; ornamental color or design, such as the decoration on Nike's tennis shoes, the black and copper color combination on a Duracell battery, Levi's small tag on the left side of the rear pocket of its jeans, or the cut-off black cone on the top of Cross pens. Catchy phrases, such as Prudential's "Own a Piece of the Rock," Mountain Dew's "Do the Do," and Nike's "Just Do It." Abbreviations, such as Bud, Coke, or the Met. Or sounds, such as GE Broadcasting Company's Ship Bell Clock sound and the MGM Lion's Roar. It is important to understand that trademark rights come from use rather than registration. A company must have a genuine intention to use a trademark when it files an intent to use application with the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office, and must actually use the mark within 3 years of the application being granted. Trademark protection lasts for as long as the mark is being used. However, in 1999, legislation went into effect that explicitly applies trademark law to the online world. This law includes financial penalties for those who violate trademark products or register an otherwise trademarked item as a domain name. Well, I certainly hope that you've enjoyed this PowerPoint presentation, and I do hope you have a great day. Thank you.